Over the last 12 months, I found myself increasingly excited about our online campus at our church. We've been putting our worship services on the internet for quite a while, but we started actually having an online campus where people could join in and worship. And I had some experiences with that were super powerful and meaningful to me that really began to transform the way I was thinking about that. And so as I was excited about this amazing tool and the way that we can have worship services anytime, anywhere, and people can participate in them, what I found was I was sharing my excitement with others that I thought would be excited too, but I was meeting just a ton of resistance. I mean, consistently, resistance. I thought, this is really strange. What is this? And I was like, no, you don't understand. I've had an amazing experience. I'm just trying to share my experience. And people would always counter with a, yeah, but. I mean, the amount of yeah, buts I heard was kind of mind-blowing. And so I typically write a little bit every day. And I was waiting to hear from God about what to write about. And was kind of the origins of my book, Decentralized, where God kind of began to really speak to me and say, people need to be provoked to thought about this a little bit more because they're putting up a brick wall. And as I was unpacking that and wrestling with it a little bit more, I realized that there is opposition to online worship opportunities. And the number one opponent to online worship is the devil. That's the number one opponent. Because here's this incredible tool that can reach all the way to the ends of the earth, that really allows people to worship the way Jesus said we would worship him. When he said a time is coming and has now come when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. And so to have these opportunities to engage in worship from our homes, in our living rooms, for our living rooms to be transformed into sanctuaries, our kitchens to be transformed into sanctuaries, coffee shops to be transformed into sanctuaries. Just imagine what God can do with his church. Think about where we can go where other people can't leave. Prisons, nursing homes, places that people are confined that we can go to. You see, for a long time, the church has kind of taken up this mantra that said, come to us and then serve us. But that's not what the church is. The church is the actual physical representation of Jesus on earth. And Jesus is all about going to people, taking it to them and saying, what can I do for you? It's a totally new way of thinking that is transformative and powerful as we really take our worship into the air. What will God do? Well, I'm going to tell you what he's going to do. He's going to reach the world, and he's going to use his church to do it. An online church is an incredible tool that we have the opportunity not only to embrace, but to utilize. And the enemy will oppose it. Why? Well, because it's effective. It's effective at setting people free, liberating them, transforming the way they think, moving from going to church to being the church, from seeing themselves as living sanctuaries, offering their bodies as a living sacrifice, living this out every day, everywhere they are. And so I want to encourage you, if you've never worshiped online, try it out. It may not be your cup of tea, and that's okay, but God's still using it. And then you'll be able to speak knowledgeably about it, to maybe encourage someone else to try it out, because it might be the very thing that God uses to reach them. Go get them.